Well, we've grown up, we've mini bong. I'm Engineer Hoist, and welcome to a special Saturday stream with lag, apparently. We're here to talk about a new figure that I got, compliments of Yolopark. This is the G1 Megatron AMK Pro Series Model Kit. They did send this over to me to go ahead and review, so here we are, we're streaming a review. It's got some really nice packaging, and I'll say hi to you guys here in a minute. We got some really nice packaging here. On the back, it gives you all the specs that you might want, and a couple of other nice shots. But this is also a sleeve, so a really nice kind of holographic underneath there. So he's kind of got the world in his hands there, so that's really cool looking there. And then on the back, oh yeah, it's nice and holographic on this side too. And then on the back, just a nice big Decepticon symbol and all the social media icons. You can't really, it's a box, press it on them doesn't take you anywhere, but you can find Yolopark and all those sites there. So yeah, so there's the box. We'll open it up in a second. Welcome to Grand Galvatron, regular MP Robert C for the Mercenary Terror. Let's see, Fitz 19, Mr. Steeler, Super VH. So Gen 1 Red Alert is here. Also, Carnage McArt. Thank you for making it live. I'm so happy that you were able to make it. I do appreciate all of your comments. Even if I don't happen to reply to them, I do read them all and appreciate every single one of them. So glad you could make it here. All right, so we're going to go over. I gotta hit another button, and that's not the right one. That's the button. So here we are. We've got our top-down camera, which is what we like to do when we do our unboxings. So hopefully this will go better. It's a smaller box than the Titans, which tend to cause problems in this area, but it's still kind of tight. So we'll go ahead and open this up. I have opened this before, but I have not assembled it. There are a couple of light-up features. The head has eyes that light up, and the fusion cannon also lights up. I do have batteries installed, and that's the extent of what I've done with this figure ahead of time. So you can see it comes in this tray, and then there is also a second tray underneath with additional parts and stuff to it. Like there's a stand, the cannon, mace. We'll get to all that in a second, and we'll go ahead and get this lid off. And so you can see there is Megatron all laid out. As you can see, this is very similar to the other AMK series that we've looked at before, the Optimus Primal, Optimus Prime, and Bumblebee from the Rise of the Beasts line, and where it is mostly assembled. Your torso comes in a couple of pieces. You got your head, you got a couple of face options, and then the arms come in a few pieces, the legs come in a few pieces, and they all snap together pretty easily. And it does come with a set of instructions. So it's a really nice looking image of Megatron. You can see that the eyes are kind of glowing, the cannon is kind of glowing, giving you a little bit of an idea of that as well. And so here's a little bit of the instructions as well. They show you can take the this shows you how to install the battery in the head. This does you do need a little screwdriver. It's like a little watch screwdriver. There's a little screw to take out to disassemble the head. But it's easy enough. Same thing with the cannon. There's a couple of little screws that you need to take out. Not really much of a problem. The batteries, however, are not widely available that you'd find in the United States, at least. But they are available. I went to a battery specialty store and they had them. So they do exist, and you can probably find them on Amazon or anything. So it shows here also there are multiple options. You have 3 faces, you have 2 different chests, so you do have like the battle damage. Cool, you actually use his like cannon barrel, and you just it's got a little magnet in there, you touch it to his head. We'll see how that works in a minute. And then again, the assembly is pretty easy. You just snap it all together. You can put the use the mace. He's got his little lightsaber gun, the key to Vector Sigma there, and legs go together pretty easy. And here's your stand. It all makes sense. I mean, it's the instructions, but do you really need them? It all kind of goes together. So how about we go ahead and start building this guy. I will get him out and lay out the parts, because I find the assembly looks better on the other camera. So I'll just go ahead and get this out. It's a lot easier also to get them out of the package first, at least for shooting a video. It's a lot easier for a flow for that. So, but I did want to show it all in the package. That's why we did that. And here's the other foot. And we will go ahead and take out his additional battle damage chest. We'll set this off to the side. Got a couple of extra faces. We'll look at those in detail shortly. And the key to Vector Sigma requires a little bit of an extra push. I can set this off to the side as well. Let's go on. Kato, welcome. Good to see you. By the way, Kato also has a video up on this if you want to go check it out once you're done here. I have not seen it because I did not want to be spoiled about how awesome this is, because I could already see. So, see, there you go. Just a little button for the cannon. And you can kind of see there is, on the one side, there is a magnet. And I guess I could go ahead and show you. So you got Megatron looking real happy. You can go ahead and touch it with the, and it also does a little flashy thing. And they call this like the breathing light, so it kind of fades in and out. And then one more time, shuts it off. Really cool. And again, we'll look at that a little bit closer when we get through the assembly. It's just, I saw it right there, and there we go. A few more things. Whoa! That popped right out and surprisingly did not fly across the room. This little piece for the stand. There's that for the stand. We have the little claw for the stand to hold them up. We have a Decepticon insignia, which will go there. That's for the stand as well. And then of course this, which we'll just kind of keep. I guess we can set it over here. So there is everything out of the packaging and laid out in front of us. Yeah, plastic ASMR. That's about what you're going to get. So let us switch over to this angle. This is a more traditional view. So we basically just get started. So as you can see, it's just like a post and a hole. And you put it together. You know, there's a little bit of I'm a little teapot action up here, so, you know, obviously it can be done. So, ball joint for the head. And you'll see that the little screw to is right here. That is to get out the battery and also to swap the faces. So this laughing face comes pre-installed. And since we're here looking at the faces, we also have angry Megatron with kind of a little detail on his chin. And then we also have just a more angry Megatron. I guess he's angrier, but he doesn't have that extra detail on the chin. So there you go. Those are your faces. Let's get these arms together. And the hands. Now one thing I see here, if you'll notice, there's only one set of hands. The other model kits we put together, they had molded hands that you could swap out. These are actually articulated, so you can articulate them. Joints are a little stiff, but you can articulate. So it does require a little bit of force to get on there, but it's because it's all friction joints, and you know, just for the posability, you do want it to be tight. If it goes on too easy, it's going to come off easy, right? Alright, so then the legs. Again, just another hole in a post. It's a little trickier because this post wants to bend. Think I got it in well enough, maybe? And then we just get the rest of the legs onto the body. And there is the lower half of Megatron. Let me adjust the camera. There is your bare bones Megatron, but he's not really complete without the fusion cannon, is he? So we just got a little hole there, little port there. And we just want to go ahead and tab that in there, so now there he is. Real, this is so awesome. I mean, this is just like the best looking Megatron I've seen. I'm sure he doesn't transform, but I suppose you could put this on the back. This has a post here. It just tabs into the back over there, just like that. So that gives that's the look. That's the look there. And again, we want to go. We just pull this piece off of the back. Touch his forehead, and he's got glowing eyes now. We'll turn on the cannon, and there he is, all lit up. The chest, so you just come straight off, and the other one goes on. So now you got battle damaged Megatron. And this chest is die cast. I don't know if you heard that. Very cool. You can hold the key to Vector Sigma. I assume if you get the fingers adjusted appropriately. And he's also got he's got this extra little gun here in case he loses his fusion cannon. Or I suppose you could take out the hand and plug in the mace. And the mace is articulated a little bit, and we're off camera again. So there are hinges on the chain, so to speak, for the mace, so you can articulate that. Let's get that off. And he's hanging in there, even with all the movement around. He's a solid figure, and he's very sturdy. You can see, and we can go ahead and give him his lightsaber, or whatever they call it on Cybertron. It's not as easy to manipulate fingers and whatnot when you've got to reach so far when it's on camera. I know everybody says it, but it's because it's true. So there he's got his little lightsaber as well. And so he's got the three fingers are on are pinned. The pointer finger is separate, and the thumb is posable as well. And doesn't look like it rotates up and down. You just kind of can close it or open it, the thumb and the fingers as well. And he's got pretty much all the posability that you might want. I mean, you know, You saw him go together. The arms there. He's got the bicep rotation at the joint where you put it together. He's got a nice elbow bend. You know, very deep. You know, you already covered the fingers. Obviously, they can rotate. And the arm does have a little bit of a joint, so where you can get a little bit of a inward action on the hand. Waist rotation. He's got a little, you know, I'm a little teapot action here. The leg rotation, you can flip it up. He's got skirts here, so you can get it up. Pretty good ways. It's pretty good ways. And you can go backwards a little ways. It doesn't look like there's a skirt there, but you can still get it pretty far back. He's got a nice deep knee bend. Thigh rotation at the point where you plug it in. And he's got ankle tilt. You can go up and down. He even has a toe that you can move up and down. So it's about as articulated as you could ever possibly want. Yeah, lots of accessories and even light up gimmicks. And honestly, it's a really good price for everything that you're getting. Yeah. So let's see the stand. How does the stand go together? So looks like we just little small hole goes here, and there's a little notch down at the bottom, and this is for the Decepticon logo. So you can kind of put that in down there. And so this kind of goes on here, or does it go the other way? It fits better here. So the short end goes to the clamp, and the longer end of this hinge goes to the stand. And it's got screws here so you can adjust the tension. And this is where you would go and you clamp Megatron. And I need to adjust the hinge a little, the stand a little bit. So there you go. Now he's you can get him in, you know, a more of an action pose. And he is enjoying attacking whoever he's attacking, because he's got a big old smile on his face. So there we go. I know there's the, you know, everybody likes the damage chest. I personally prefer the normal one. I know why the damage chest comes, but I prefer the normal. So there we go. Not much else to say. I mean, other than just how awesome it is, and you can see how easily this goes together. And honestly, it'd probably go together a lot faster for you if you and you're not recording a video trying to talk about it. You know, so it's not your standard model kit like all the parts come on sprues and you clip them and peg them or glue them or whatever, but it's still, you do have to assemble it, and I think that's what AMK stands for, like assembled model kit or something like that. Yeah, it's fun. It looks great, and oh, you know something else? I meant to bring out comparisons. Let's bring out the other Yolopark model kits that we've built. We'll get him off the stand so we can stand him up next to the other guys so you can see how they compare. Almost forgot about the comparisons. Okay, you can let go of your lightsaber now. I'll turn off the cannon, save a little bit of battery. We'll leave the lights on though. So there he is with Optimus Primal. here he is with the Bumblebee movie Optimus Prime, and I have seen that they are doing a G1 style Optimus Prime at some point. It's not out yet, but it's coming. I mean, if they did a Megatron, they're going to do a Prime. And then there's Bumblebee. Bumblebee is shorter than all of them, but you can see Megatron stacks up pretty much the same as the Optimus Prime and Primal of the from the Rise of the Beast series, also AMK. So that this is a little bit more advanced. This is the AMK Pro series because it's got some die-cast in it. It's also got the light-up gimmicks. So it's a little bit more than what these other guys were. These came in around $30, and Megatron comes in around $50. And I also meant to have this running across a few times. You get yours using the referral link in the description. And also there is a promo code. And yeah, it's coming across. You can use the promo code HOIST, just HOIST, and get yourself 5% off if you go over to the shop.yolopark.com and pick these guys up. So there we go. Let's go check out some of the comments. So I see Fire Talks is here. Welcome. Good to see you, buddy. And let's see. Kato says missed the beginning. Did it get the pin, magnets, and display backdrop? All I got from them was the Megatron, but yes, there is a promo going over there that if you go and instead of using Hoist, you could use Megatron, or maybe you could use both. You can pick up this guy and like some magnets and some additional Megatron themed goodies with your purchase. So, yep, just use Hoist. And that is your code. Backdrop. See, I'm not sure what you guys are talking about. Backdrops and pins and magnets. All I got was the figure with the box. I got the stand. Ah, yours is from the Kickstarter. Okay, well that makes sense because I didn't get this from the Kickstarter. Like I started from the beginning of the show. Yolopark did provide this to me for review, so that would probably explain why I didn't get any magnets or backdrops or anything like that. They just sent the figure, and the figure honestly is great. So any kind of magnets or backdrops that they have, it sounds like they have extra magnets. So like if you go to the Yolopark website, again, I'll throw the code up there. If you go over there, if you instead of using Hoist, or try both, but you can use the code Megatron, and they do have some magnets and some other goodies over there that you can get included with the purchase price for free if you purchase one of the Megatrons. So cool. Yeah, see, there you go again. Code HOIST, just HOIST, or Megatron to get some free goodies. I guess it depends what's more important to you, save 5% or getting the goodies if you can't use both. So I'm not real sure. So and I don't know what else to say about. Other than it's great, and if you like Megatron, this is a must-have for your collection. I mean, look at it; it's fantastic. And we're already showing Kato and Fire Talks in here. They got it from the Kickstarter. Deluxe Baldwin is coming in here. Welcome. I think you got this as well. And everything I've been hearing from everybody is that it's just fantastic. So. But, if you don't like Megatron, then it's not for you, right? Anyway, I'm happy to have it. The eyes are on. So, for all you latecomers coming in, I'll go ahead and demonstrate the batteries once again. So, there are the eyes. The cannon, just got a button. And the eyes, you use the magnet. So one touch of the magnet just puts them on steady. The second touch of the magnet makes them blink. Third touch of the magnet makes them kind of pulse. They call this breathing. Not sure if it's really coming across on camera. In fact, I'm not even seeing. There it goes. So it kind of dimmed there for a second. So, and then one more touch makes it off. So that's what it looks like with the lights off. He's just got dead eyes. So I've been having the lights on, the eyes on for pretty much the whole video. So yeah, so that's it. And just blink, 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 blink. So there's three different modes. There's solid on, rapidly flashing, and then slowly flashing, which they call breathing in the instructions. And it's all controlled by touching this little magnet to the head. Yeah, that's really cool. All right, you guys got any other questions out there while we're still here that I can maybe answer for you? It's saying smaller than expected. Well, yeah, I mean this is their pretty much their standard size, as you can see. He's basically shoulder to shoulder with the two Optimi or Optimuses, you know, the truck and the monkey. He's right there shoulder to shoulder with them. So that seems to be the scale for this particular line. Bumblebee smaller, of course, because that's, you know, he is, you know. Think of it like Deluxe versus Voyager scale, you know. But yeah, it's really cool. I am definitely looking forward to their G1 Optimus Prime kit that's coming out. They do have some pictures of that up there on Yolopark.com. I don't think it's on the shop yet, but if you go to just the Yolopark.com, I think they do have some images of the G1 Optimus Prime that's going to come out. And just like the Megatron, he comes with a whole slew of accessories, and it's going to look, I guarantee you, it's going to look great right next to this guy. So, yep. Yeah, need more of these for G1. Yeah, I know. This is, I mean, if you like the whole transforming thing, this isn't for you because these are model kits, but I think that's kind of one of the things that, this is, you know, officially licensed by Hasbro, but I think part of the deal with the Hasbro licensing it out is it can't transform. So I don't think you'll ever get a transforming thing from an officially licensed Transformers product that's not direct from Hasbro. So you get great looking model kits. There's going to be one of it's either going to be alt mode or it's going to be bot mode. There's definitely, you can buy some cars out there on the aisles at your stores, or you can get some great looking model kits or statues or whatever. And yeah, I mean, this is great. You know, he's going to look great on my shelf over there. And I don't know what else to say. It's just great. I'm happy to have it, and all right. And with that, I think it's time to go ahead and get on out of here instead of just rambling on, talking about how I don't have anything to talk about. So I do thank you all for coming. We'll do one more time. Let's just get this over here. You can go use the code Hoist at shop.yolopark.com. My link, affiliate link, is in the description. It's scrolling across there. You know, make sure you get that. Or you can use code Megatron to get some free magnets and stickers and stuff like that. Yeah, Fire Talk says now you need to get the giant primal. Even if I could afford to spend the money on that, I've got absolutely nowhere for him. But it is amazing looking. We saw it at TFCon because Yolopark was there and they brought their primal. It's amazing. I wish I could afford something like that and have the space, but it doesn't look like it's in the cards. But I will continue to marvel at it anytime I see pictures of it, or if it happens to show up at some other convention that I'm also at. And that's, I think, is going to do it. Thank you all for being here, and thank you if you watched the replay and made it all the way this far. I'm Engineer Hoist. Keep rolling, my friends, and we'll see you next time.